Hi. All right. So we are exploring Greptile today. Greptile is a new way that you can talk to your GitHub repository. Isn't that great? Yay! I don't know why it does that. It's an automatic thing with the camera. So let's travel to trusty greptile.com. It used to be called onboard.ai. I don't know why they changed their name to Greptile. They glowed up when they got funded by Y Combinator. So yay for them. Yay for that. Heck yes, lucky. I was lucky to be an early adopter, so I was able to pick up Greptile for the low price of the Pro plan for very low price, lower than $20. I can tell you that much, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But as you can see, Greptile is a little slick. Is slick, you know. It's a little slick little program, and in the software in the world, that is software development where complexity and rapid innovation are the norms. Developers often find themselves facing the daunting task of understanding and navigating extensive and intricate code bases. And as projects grow and evolve, so does the challenge of maintaining clarity and efficiency. Whether you're a seasoned developer or you're working on a large scale project, or a novice just starting out with an open source contribution, the struggle is universal. And how do you quickly make sense of thousands of lines of code written by different people across the globe, potentially scattered all across the globe? It's a huge issue. But imagine a tool that not only understands your queries in plain English, but also provides precise and context-aware responses about any part of the code base. Any part of this code base that you're dealing with. And this isn't just a futuristic dream. It's a reality made possible today by artificial intelligence. So, enter Greptile, an AI-powered platform funded by Y Combinator, designed to be your ultimate coding assistant. Not just like a co-pilot, but like Greptile literally leverages the power of language models to provide a seamless interface between you and your code. By simply chatting with Greptile, you can gain insights into complex code structures, receive guidance on a whole host of things like debugging, or even generate code snippets that fit perfectly within the existing framework of your project. So this tool is not just another code editor. It's like having a senior developer who's always there to help, always available at your fingertips. Doesn't that sound great? I mean, it's great for me because I don't really know how to code, but what makes Greptile truly revolutionary? It's the way that it integrates directly into your existing workflow. Whether you use GitHub, GitLab, Azure, whatever the hell it is, Greptile syncs effortlessly, bringing its powerful AI capabilities into environments you're already familiar with. It means no switching between tools, no disruption to your workflow, just enhanced productivity and a smoother coding experience, like buttery smooth. Like, for those who've ever found themselves lost in a sea of tabs and documentation, trying to figure out how a particular function works or where a variable is defined, Greptile right here, this bad boy, offers a lifeline. It reduces the time spent on searching and deciphering by providing direct answers and finally relevant code suggestions based on the entire context of the code base. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. There's more. Greptile is designed with security and privacy at its core. Understanding the sensitive nature of code, it ensures that all interactions are compliant with the highest standards of data protection. And this makes not only a powerful tool, but also a trustworthy companion in any development project. It's so revolutionary. But in this video, I just want to just kind of walk through and take you on a journey through some of the capabilities of Greptile, and you'll see real-time demonstrations of how it can decipher complex code, queries. It can answer queries about software functionality and assist with code generation. And we'll explore how it integrates with platforms like GitHub to provide context-aware code reviews, and how it keeps your documentation perpetually updated, which is a boon for maintaining high-quality software like developers who've integrated Greptile into their daily workflows. The benefits of using Greptile are significant and far-reaching. We'll also discuss how Greptile was built on a foundation of advanced machine learning algorithms and natural language processing technologies. This technical backbone allows it to understand code in a way that was previously only possible for humans that are like really experienced developers. So whether you're a professional or a developer that's looking to streamline your coding process, a project manager seeking to enhance team productivity, or simply a tech enthusiast like myself who's curious about the latest advancements in AI, this video is for you, okay? So stay tuned. Stay tuned as we uncover how Greptile is changing the landscape of software development, making coding more accessible, more efficient, more enjoyable for everyone, not just the inventors, not just for Sam Altman. So let's take a look here at our desk here. We're going to take a look at Greptile. Yeah. Here, let me stop this bad boy here, and then we're going to come over here. So this is Greptile. app.greptile.com brings you to this very lovely and simple interface where you are greeted with a repository search bar. But where do you get your repositories from? Well, you can get them from, I said earlier that you can get them from GitHub. If you have GitHub, you can log in right now. If you don't have GitHub, you need to sign up for GitHub. GitHub is free, okay? GitHub is free 99. What is Git? What is a Git repository? Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's chat.openai.com. What is a Git repository, huh? What is a Git repository? Repository. Oh my gosh. How do you type? Hey Siri, how do you type? Don't answer that. Don't answer that, Siri. Git repository, it's like a magical little storage room where you keep all the versions of your project files. A Git repository tracks every change made to those files. It also allows you to revisit older versions or collaborate with others without stepping on each other's toes. Duh, you need to do that in business. And then think of it as a time machine for your code or for your content, helping you manage updates and revisions with ease. So this tool is essential for developers, enabling them to work on various features simultaneously without chaos. That is fun, isn't it? So we have a situation where a lot of people need to work on something, and a lot of changes are going to be made simultaneously. How do you do that without chaos? Welcome Git repository. It's an invention. It seems fairly simple, but it is a very important invention. Right now, GitHub is the main girly for where you store your Gits, but you can store your Gits on your computer. You can store your Git on your hard drive, on your separate hard drive or something, and take it around. Like you can, here are my Gits. These are all experimental Gits. I wanted to try to use a LLM to do tarot card predictions, and I wanted to create a LLM that something about Twitter. I don't know, but all your experimental, all your work is stored in a Git. You see all my Gits, all my repositories, just little databases for my little projects. So what if I actually had a project that I wanted to understand? Like, I went ahead and cloned AlphaFold. Like, AlphaFold is like a really like really important AI that predicts biomolecular interactions. So it can unfold proteins and predict like the behavior of proteins. So like I wanted to like talk to that. So like, how do you talk to AlphaFold? Well, AlphaFold, the repository is right here. It's a public repository. I come right over here to the code. I just copy the repository URL, go back up over to Greptile, put that bad boy in here, let it load up. It takes a while because it needs to load up the whole thing. It takes like 10 minutes or so to like load up the whole thing. So I already have it loaded up. But like, say if I wanted to go ahead and talk to this AlphaFold repository, I wanted to see like, girl, like how do you unfold proteins? You know, like what is going on? Like, or like, how do I do this on my computer? So like, hey, you can talk to it like a person. That's the thing about this AI. Somebody was like, oh yeah, like, is it like an application? It's like, no, it's a way that we compute. Hey, what language are you written in? What language are you written in? And you just talk to it like a regular old girly, that's your little friend, that's your little breezy. It's written in Python. It says and it tells you exactly how it knows that. How does it know that? Oh my gosh. OMG. I want to put you on my Mac. Can I do that? Like, I'm literally just talking to it. Like, I don't know anything about AlphaFold. And it's just going to be like, yeah, like, dot, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is how you do it. And and it tells me, like, here's how you run it on your Mac. I need to do that. This is what you need to run on your Mac, like, da. And if I do this, it'll run on my Mac. It's crazy. That's cool. But I want to generate new data for the model. I don't know. I'm just typing random stuff. Like, you can talk to Greptile. I'm talking to a repository of code. Like, so one day you'll be able to talk to a freaking a company if it's just a piece of software. And it tells me exactly how to use it. Set up the environment, ensure the repository it has all the dependencies, prepare your data, input tensors for the model. Like, I don't know any of this stuff, but like, it's just walking me through. And if I were to test these steps, it would be right because Greptile knows what she's doing. So I can be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Be more specific. I'm telling it to be more specific than this. I don't freaking know. I don't know anything about AlphaFold, but the large language model, the ability for it to understand context combined with the repository of information that has all of this information can it's like talking to a freaking coder, and it's way better than just using ChatGPT because ChatGPT doesn't have the context and the barrier of that repository as its information, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's just wild. So what do you think? Have you used Greptile before? Click the link in the description to get to sign up. I don't know if there's like a deal or something. There's probably not, but like, click the link and like tell me what you think. Come back and tell me what you think. I really want to know. Come back and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. What do you think? Is it cool? Is it not cool? Will you use it for work? Is it like important for you? Is it not important? What would be important for you when it came down to talking to a repository, stuff like that. So anyway, thank you again for your time. And yeah, I'll talk to you on the flip side. Bye.